Hi, my name is Jackie, and this is my channel. Welcome if you're new. I hope you will consider subscribing to the channel after today's video. And if you're returning to the channel, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be shopping my stash for some products to use for the next couple of weeks. I meant to get this out at the beginning of April, but it didn't happen. So looks like we'll be shopping my stash for probably 3 weeks worth of makeup. So if you're interested in seeing what items we are going to pull together, you and me, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is the first category we're going to start with, which are my powders. Now, let me just make a disclaimer. My makeup is everywhere. I have some in one caboodle. I have some in a drawer. I just have makeup everywhere. So if you know I have a product and you don't see it displayed, it's probably because I can't locate it right now. So we're just going to carry on without it. So these are my powders. And I'm going to pull, both of these are in this. I mix them together. I'm going to pull, I've been living on some of these powders, like nonstop. So I think I should give them a break, but I'm not sure. So I'm probably going to pull an abundance of makeup, you guys. And hopefully I'll get to everything, but I have a feeling for about 3 weeks, yeah, I'm probably going to pull a lot. So I do not want to play with my Sephora powder. So I'm going to pull this one. Maybe 2 under eye and 2 complexion. So I'm probably also going to pull this Fenty powder. It's in nutmeg. So I have these. And what else? I'm going to pull something I don't use very often. I'm going to pull this. I'm going to pull this Beauty Bakery. So hard. I think I want to pull this Laura Mercier. Yeah, I think I'm going to pull this Laura Mercier powder. And this is in translucent medium deep. I'm going to pull this one for complexion. And maybe I'll pull the Too Faced translucent peach powder. Yeah. Okay, so now on to the next category. Okay, next up we have my concealers. Right here. Looks like I have my Makeup Forever, my Uoma Beauty, my Anastasia Beverly Hills, Pat McGrath in 2 different shades, Laura Mercier. I have the L'Oreal Infallible, my Tarte Ultra Creamy, and the Too Faced, what is this called? Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I have this in 2 different shades. This one's too dark, so sometimes I use it as a contour. I have the Hourglass in 2 different shades because this one is a little too light. So I use this one and I just put a little dab of this to give me a little brightness. We have my Maybelline Fit Me. And this is the Tarte Shape Tape. What is this called? The Glow Wand. So we have the Glow Wand that I have used. Here I have my Maybelline, what is the name of this? Instant Age Rewind. I have my Morphe and my Charlotte Tilbury. So I think you guys, you probably remember I did a video and I used this Laura Mercier concealer, and it's really skin tone, and I wanted a little bit more brightness, so I ran and got another concealer, which happened to be the Tarte Ultra Creamy. And I remember when I got this, I was thinking, oh my goodness, it's so light on me. But I have been, ever since I did that video, I have been using this to death. I love this. It's so funny how you put something down, stop using it, and then when you make your way back around, you just fall in love with it. And so that's, I guess, the purpose of the Shop My Stash. So I do want to pull this Tarte. This is their Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. And I have this in the shade, okay, it's in the shade 53N. So I'm going to pull that one. Of course, I have my glow wand that I'm keeping handy should I need it. But what else? I think I want to pull, yes. I think I'm going to pull this Born This Way concealer because I haven't used this very much at all. And you can see that I have this in the shade Chestnut. Have not used this hardly at all. So let's just pull 2 concealers. Is 2 going to be enough? I kind of want to pull this Anastasia Concealer, but I feel like I haven't used my Pat McGrath in a while, and I've been hearing people in their videos saying, oh, I had the Pat McGrath on, I had the Pat McGrath, so it's been making me want to pull mine, and I kind of mix both of these together. So let's see, this one is MD 22, and this one should be MD 24. Yes. Okay, so we have plenty of concealers that we're going to be using. So we'll pull all of these. And just another overview of the concealers that I have. If they're all here, that is. Okay, guys. Here we have all of our primers, our face primers. And in this little segment, I think I am going to do a little decluttering. So right off the bat, I do want to go ahead and declutter this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Base Primer. This is their matte version. I never really did like this. I just kept it around because I sometimes film drugstore videos and I needed a primer. But yeah, this really is about empty, but I'm just going to go ahead and declutter this. And I also have this Elf Poreless Putty Primer that's supposed to be compared to the Tatcha, and I personally don't feel that they compare whatsoever, and I just really don't enjoy this. I really like the Tatcha one so much better. And again, because I do some drugstore videos, I went back and forth as to whether I was gonna declutter this or not. I think I still have like a lot of it left, but like I said, I don't like this nearly as much as the Tatcha primer. So I am going to declutter Elf. I just don't know. I don't get along very well with Elf. You know, I rarely have any products from Elf that I absolutely love. I do have some though, but this just does not happen to be one of them. So I'm going to declutter this. And a few minutes ago, when I went to get my primers, I found another concealer. This is by ColourPop. And this is just a hot mess. I don't even remember what shade this is in. I've had it such a long time. So I think instead of trying to finish using this up, as you can see, I'm probably just about nearly done. I think I'm just going to go ahead and declutter the rest of this. And now we can get on to finding a primer. Okay, so in Texas, the weather has been going bananas, back and forth. Hot, 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 and then all of a sudden, I think it's going to be 30-something degrees tonight. So I do know I'm going to do a mattifying primer as well as a hydrating primer. So right here, let's just do this first. Right here, I have my Pore Primers. So I'm definitely going to be pulling one of these. And I have my Cover FX, my Always Optimist Selena Gomez, and this is my Makeup Revolution one. This is just called Pore Blur. So, of course, you guys know I love this Cover FX one to death. So instead of pulling this Cover FX one that I pull quite often, I think I had this Rare Beauty one not too long ago by Selena Gomez. So let's just go with my Makeup Revolution one. This is the Blur and Prime Primer. We're going to just use this to fill in our pores. So we're going to pull this one. And for actual primers, I do see this one by Fenty. Haven't used this one in a hot minute. This is their Hydrating Primer. Yes, this is their Hydrating Primer. So let's pull this one. And let's see. I think I want to use this for my mattifying primer. I think I'm going to go in with this Too Faced Primed in Peachy. It's a cooling matte primer, and I like it a lot. I do have this one, a smaller version, but I can hardly pump it out. I'm going to keep trying to get as much of this one out, but I haven't been successful. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull this one as well. And anything else we want to try? We have our First Aid Beauty. And this is just a smoothing primer, moisturizer. I have my Bobbi Brown. We have our Makeup Forever. Another one by Too Faced. This is their Hangover Primer. I have my Hourglass right here. And I have my Soft Matte Primer by Fenty. I have another one that's open, but spoiler alert, I've already emptied it. So we have this one. We have Elf. Oh, Elf. Here's another Elf product, guys. I am going to declutter this one as well. I don't like this. This is very silicone-like. And again, I just kept these around because of the drugstore videos, but I really don't enjoy using this really anymore. So I am going to declutter this as well. And then we have our Milk Makeup, our Hydro Grip Primer. I have this Georgette Clinger. This is the Marula Primer. The No Pore Primer by Touch and Soul. Then we have another Touch and Soul. This is the Icy Sherbet Primer. Then we have the NYX Marshmallow Primer, Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer, and then I have my Sephora Smoothing Primer. Okay, so let's just keep the train moving, and let's go next to our, how about our eye primers? Okay, so we did go ahead and pull our eyeshadow primers, and this is just so sad. I don't have very many of these, but I do have the MAC Paint Pot, which is a base. I have this Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime, my Urban Decay, and this is their anti-aging primer. And believe it or not, you guys, I have been using this Anastasia Beverly Hills primer. I just go in very lightly. We have our Milani primer, and I have my NYX glitter glue that you know just stays in my little caboodle. And then I have my Fenty Beauty eyeshadow primer. This is their amplifying eye primer. So for today, I do know this is going to be easy for me, I think. I am going to pull an eyeshadow base for sure, because I only have one eyeshadow base. And I feel like I haven't used this Fenty Beauty in quite some time, I feel like. So I'm going to pull both of these. And I don't think my eyes are ready for this Juvia's Place primer right now, because like I said, I've been having a lot of texture on my eyes, and this definitely accentuates the texture. So I'm not going to fool with this one right now. So I'm just going to pull two eyeshadow primers, just the MAC Paint Pot, and this is in the shade Painterly. Used to be in my Project Pan. And then I have the Fenty Beauty primer. Okay, you guys, I have all my foundations laid out before you. Now, this is the category where I'm sure you're going to say she has lost her ever-loving mind, because I am going to be pulling foundations for days. There are so many foundations that I have been enjoying using, and sometimes I don't just want to use one for weeks. Like lately, I've been using one day, I'll pull another one, I'll use it the next day. I'll pull another one, I'll use it the next day. So I have just been enjoying rotating through foundations. So I am going to be pulling a lot of foundations. But first, let's review. I have the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. I have the Dior foundation, which I haven't used yet. I have my Huda Beauty Stick foundation. I have this Sicily Phyto Tint Eclat. I have my Eaze Drop Skin Tint by Fenty. Here I have my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I have a little sample of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Now I have the Too Faced Peach Perfect. I also have my Pat McGrath foundation, my Uoma Beauty, my Tarte, my Fenty, my Fenty Hydrating. This is my, who's this? Revlon Color Stay Foundation. I have my Clinique Even Better Clinical Foundation. And I have this Maybelline Color Stay Foundation. So right off the bat, we are going to start this category off with a declutter. And I know you can probably already tell which one has got to go. And that will be this one, my Maybelline Foundation. This is in the shade 356, Warm Coconut. Yes, Warm Coconut. Now, I had this in my project pan, but I tried to use it a few times, but I'm really not pulling for it because this shade is just, it's just horrible on my skin. It is just too warm, too orange looking. So I do not, I just think in these foundations here, the 24-hour, what's it called? 24-hour super stay or something foundation. I wish they just added some more shades, because I think I did like the foundation. I just can't get past that. It is not a good shade for me. So yeah, it's got to go. I'm going to declutter this foundation. I'm not going to keep trying to make myself wear it when I don't enjoy it. So I'm going to declutter that foundation. Now for the foundations that I am going to pull, I already know that I am going to pull this Sephora Best Skin Ever, because when I tell you I've hardly gotten any use out of this foundation, I haven't used this hardly at all. So I'm going to pull this one for sure. I just want to find the ones that I really need to use. I think I am going to pull this Pat McGrath foundation. I'm going to pull that one. Yeah, I think I want to pull this Tarte Face Tape. Haven't used that in a whole minute. And let's see, what else are we working with? I think since we're having some cold days, and I told you guys this Uoma Beauty does so much better in the cooler weather for me. So I think I'm going to continue to play with it because I only have a little while left that I can. And geez, is this all I want to? No, I do really want to pull my Clinique foundation. I'm going to pull that too. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only a week's worth. I ought to just pull my whole box. Yes, let's pull this Born This Way. I'm going to pull this little sample as well. And let's see, is that it? I think I may. Again, this is a hydrating foundation. I'm probably not going to use this too much more in the summer. So I think I'll pull this one. And so is this, I think this is all. So this is what we have left. You guys, I'm still planning on filming that luxury video. I know I've been saying it forever and a day, but I am still planning on filming it. That's what I'm saving this Dior foundation for, and the Dior powder and stuff. So I am still planning on doing that. I don't know when, but this is what we have left. And these are the foundations that I want to use. I told you I was going to be pulling a lot, but I just like rotating through them instead of just sticking to the same couple of ones. Okay, so I have my face palettes as well as just individual bronzers laid out. So, you know, I just used the Sephora Pro palette and absolutely love it. But I have my Morphe Bronzer, my Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette. It also does have a bronzer in here that I like to use. So I do use this shade as a bronzer, and then I use this as a contour, and this is the highlighter. I have my Pure Sculptor palette, and this is only really, what, there we go. This one is the, this is the contour, this is the bronzer, and these two are the highlighters. I do enjoy this palette, as you can see. And then I have another face palette. This is my Cover FX face palette. Let's see if I can get it open. And this is it right here. Here's my bronzer shade in here. And then we have powder, blush, and highlighters. I have my Anastasia contour, my Anastasia bronzer in Mahogany. Then I have my KKW bronzer, and this is in Contour 9. I guess it's really a contour, but I use it as a bronzer. It's the perfect shade for a bronzer. I like this one a lot. My Juvia's Place. And I have my Colored Rain right here. I have this iconic one that I got from BoxyCharm. My Fenty Beauty. And this is in Cocoa Naughty. My LYS. And I have this in the shade No Limits. And, oh, and my Toasted Hula. I have this one. So right off the bat, we're going to do a declutter. I think this is probably one in every category. But this one, I don't know if I've already decluttered it and it found its way back in. Decluttering this because it's just so red on my skin. So silky smooth though, but it is really red on my skin. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and declutter it. I'm so sorry it didn't work out for me. I got this from my BoxyCharm. Okay, so that's the clutter. So for our bronzers, I already know that I do want to use this Hoola Toasted. Haven't used this in a whole minute. And really haven't used this KKW one that I like so much. So yeah, we're going to use this one as well. Yes, let's also pull this Anastasia Beverly Hills one in Mahogany. Because these are the ones that I think I haven't used very often lately. So these right here are all going to go back. But I will consider these face palettes again when I come to contour. So let's just go ahead and do that category next. Okay, this is all I have in the way of contours. This is my Sephora palette, which I use this as a bronzer and this as a contour. And I've shown you guys these. And then we have this Patrick Ta that I still have not used. It's coming soon, coming soon. And we have this Morphe one. So, what am I going to do for contour? I wouldn't be mad to keep using my Sephora Pro palette. I wouldn't be mad about that at all, actually. But I think I'm just going to get something smaller. And I'm going to go for my Pure Sculptor palette and just use the contour in here. So that was quick and easy. Before I let you go, look what I found. I did find another, I told y'all I have makeup everywhere. So I found another primer. This is the Huda Beauty Jelly Primer. Let's see, Water Jelly Primer, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So actually, you guys, I am going to pull this because I haven't used this in a bit. So I'm going to put that over there with my primers. I also found this Makeup Forever powder foundation. I love this, but I'm not ready to use this because like I said, I already have another one that's open that I'm trying to get through. but really like this. But just wanted to show you guys I still have it. And I have one more declutter. And this is this product that I got from BoxyCharm. It's by Pinky Rose. Yes. Oops. Okay, so yes, this is by Pinky Rose, and this is in the shade Hip Hop. I think they said you can use this as an eyeshadow or eyeshadow primer, and I've tried both ways and did not care for either. Yeah, I'm not keeping this. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. So we're decluttering this product as well. Okay, so I have my highlighters laid out. I have my Uoma Beauty, Fenty Beauty, and this one I just put back. This is by Sophia plus Mabel in Peach Sangria. This is a satin powder highlighter, and I like it a lot. I almost decluttered this at one point. I have my two Becca highlighters. This is in the shade, yes, this is in the shade Chocolate Geode. So this one must be in the shade Topaz. Yes, Topaz. Then I have my ColourPop highlighter. This is in the shade Avalon. This is a Super Shock highlighter, which I hardly ever wear. Then I have my highlighter by Smashbox. This is the Halo highlighter. One side is powder and one side is cream. Very pretty highlighter indeed. Then I have my LYS highlighter, and this is their Aim High. My ColourPop highlighter, Wild Orchid. Then my Makeup Revolution highlighter, Quad, and this is in Ignite. Then I have this liquid one by Grand Glow, and I've used this from BoxyCharm. And again, my Uoma Beauty, which is one of my favorites, Barbados. And this one by Fenty is in Cognac Candy. So I already know, kind of, which ones I'm pulling. I've been using this Makeup Revolution a lot. This Sophia plus Mabel. Been using that a lot. Have this Aim High on, I think right now. So I've been using that a lot. But I haven't used this Fenty Beauty in quite a while. So I knew I wanted to pull that one. And let's pull also the Topaz highlighter. Let's pull those two highlighters, and I feel like two is enough. Okay, here are all my blush products, and can you tell your girl loves her some blush? Oh, too much blush. So right off the bat, I just had this Kaja product. This is the 03 Marshmallow Play Bento. So this has a blush, highlighter, and contour. This deep shade here looks like it's a contour, and honestly that's what I use it as, but this is actually a bronzer, and I hear so many people call it a contour, but this is actually a bronzer. It's nice, deep, and chocolatey, but I use it as a contour, so I think I'm going to pull this, and this is going to give me another blush and highlighter as well. So here are my blushes. I have Milani Black Radiance, another Black Radiance. This is in the shade Brick House. This is in the shade, what shade is this? Toasted Almond. And then this one I have in the shade Warm Berry. And this is one I got from my BoxyCharm. This is a cream blush. Can't open it. This is the Fenty Beauty cream blush. I have this one in Summertime Wine. These are my Coastal Scents OG. These are my Coastal Scents blushes. My Alamar blush. My Rare Beauty blush. I have it in the shade Love. My Laura Mercier blush in Pomegranate. This is my Half Caked in Bloom blush, and this in the shade Day and Night. Very pretty. This is my Becca blush. I was just using this not too long ago. And this is in the shade Nightingale. My Juvia's Place blush in the shade Bella. And I have two blush palettes, Blush and Highlighter by Colored Rain times Power. This one in the shade My Day One. And then I have this other one here. And this is in the shade Damage Control. I have two blush palettes here by Juvia's Place. And this one is my favorite. And this is the Saharan Blush Volume 1. Then I have this one right here, the Saharan Blush Volume 2. And honestly, this is on the chopping block. I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one because I really don't use this much at all. So I can give this to my niece. I think she'll enjoy this. So I'm going to declutter this blush palette. So the blushes that I think I want to choose for my Shop My Stash. You guys, I feel like this video has been going on forever. I hope I can edit it down. Okay, so really quickly, I have my Pat McGrath. I do know I want to use this Fenty Beauty Cream. Haven't been using hardly any of my cream products. I want to use this one for sure. And what else? I think I'm going to go ahead and pull out my, my Pat McGrath blush. And I have this in the shade Paradise Venus. Yes. So, yeah, I'm going to pull this Pat McGrath blush as well. So, yeah, we got Fenty, Pat McGrath, and I still have this one, this Kajo. Okay, so here are my brow products and my eyeliners. I'm not going to put all of these out. It's just too much. I do have the Real Her I Am Aspiring eyebrow pencils, but I'm going to just stick to what I already have open. So this is going to be a quick category. I'm going to continue using my Maybelline Colossal Mascara because you know I don't like to have too many of those out. I'm also going to put back in my Cabral for my brows. Here's an eyebrow pencil that I've been using. I have a smaller version in my purse, but I just happen to see it out here. So this is what I'll be using. It's in the shade Black Brown by Rimmel London. I love this brow pencil. And I think I do want to use my Elf Brow Wow. Now this is an Elf product that I really enjoy. As well as my Lancome eyelash primer. And I also have my, I think let's go with this eyeliner because I haven't used this in a while. This is just a black eyeliner for the waterline, and this is by Black Radiance. I'll see if I can find the top to it. Let's use that. Haven't used that in a bit. And I think actually that may be all that I want from here. Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. Let's use this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. And this is in the shade 0. Let's use that one and put this Black Radiance one back. So these are the brow and eyelash products that we'll be using. Okay, here are our setting sprays. I don't have very many. It's a miracle if anything even comes out of this. This is my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, my Black Radiance Matte Setting Spray, my Cover FX. This is my Dewy Setting Spray. We have Maven Beauty. This is the Rose Water Setting Spray. My Fenty Beauty Makeup Refreshing Spray. My Peach Mist by Too Faced Setting Spray. Fix Plus, the matte formula. my Ciate London Everyday Vacay. And this is my, I never knew how to say this, Manakadar setting spray. And I do have one more MAC setting spray. There's not very much in it. I don't even know if I can find it, but let me see. Okay, guys. So I couldn't find my other MAC setting spray or Fix Plus, but look what I did find. I told y'all I have makeup everywhere. This was in my bathroom. I stopped for a potty break and I found my Rare Beauty foundation. Now I wore this in a few videos back and I told you guys I don't know why I stopped wearing it because I really liked it. So I've been wearing this ever since. And I found another concealer. This is by the Lip Bar and this is in Cinnamon. Yeah, Cinnamon 4 o'clock. And this Rare Beauty foundation is in 460W. So I kind of want to pull this Rare Beauty because I've been really enjoying it. Actually, it's the foundation that I have on my face today. But since I've been wearing this, I know I've been wearing this for over a week now. So I'll go ahead and put it back and just keep the ones that I've already pulled. And I'm not going to use this concealer either. So as far as our setting sprays go, let me put these down. Okay, so as far as our setting sprays go, I think I am going to pull this one. This is Hydration Happy by Manakadar. Yeah, this brand. I'm going to pull that one. Of course, I'm going to pull my Makeup Refreshing Spray by Fenty. And I think I'll also pull this Rose Water Setting Spray by Maybelline Beauty. Now, I don't think any of these are mattifying setting sprays, actually, but I do enjoy using them. Actually, I really think this Vacation, the Ciate Everyday Vacay is a mattifying spray. So let's take the Rose Water out by Maybelline Beauty and we'll put this Ciate London in and we'll just keep all three of these and the rest of these will go back. Okay, so really fast because my battery is about to die. I did find my Juvia's Place eyebrow pencil. So this is in the shade, I don't even know if I can see it. I think it's dark brown. I may have to pop this up on the screen. And then I also found, well, this was in my purse, and this is my Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil for my waterline. When it comes to palettes, I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, but I do know I want to use this Natasha Denona Love palette. I've been dabbling around with this one. Don't really love it, to be honest, but I'm not going to declutter it. And I just have some more palettes here that I need to put back. I think I'm going to keep this springy looking palette out. I just have a lot going on for palettes. Like I said, I really don't know which palettes I want to use. Let me take a quick look. Okay, so I did see this one, so I think I might pull this Juvia's Place Bronze Rustic palette. Maybe that'll make room for me to put this one back. Holy. Oh, you know what? I saw somebody talking about this palette the other day, and it really made me want to pull mine, but I think it's in this top drawer and I can't get it open. And that was the Urban Decay palette. I forgot what it was called. Let me try to get it open. Okay, I broke in, but I don't see the palette. Still haven't played with either one of these. I took this one out. I have been fooling around with this one again. I wore this a couple of more times a few weeks ago. I did dibble and dabble in this one. Haven't used... yes, I remember when I was using this quite often. Anyways, I'm stretching it out again. Let's see. Well, where is that palette? Here it is. Here it is. Yes. Okay, so what do I have here? We have the Urban Decay Born to Run, the Juvia's Place, and we have this Color Story palette called Bright Blooming. Is that it? Oh, you know what? I'm not going to put... Well, let me see this. This is my Tarte palette. This is my Tarte palette, and this would be perfect for work. I think I am going to pull this, and it still smells so good, you guys. Yes. And as I film special videos, I may pull palettes for those particular videos. You know how I do my Shop My Stash for a particular look. I'll probably be doing that as well. So let's go ahead and pull our last category before my camera just totally dies out on me. Let's go see with that. I've been really enjoying this. Okay, fragrance. I already have 2 pulled. Okay, I have stuff in my chair, so now I can't sit down. I'll just be standing. So for our fragrance, we are going to use this fragrance by... Who is this by? Shoot, I can't remember. And then we're going to use this Gucci Floral. I will pop this on the screen because that's crazy that there's no name or anything on here. La Vie La Belle, I believe it is, but I can't remember who it's by. Yeah, so I'll pop this up on the screen, but it smells so, so good. So these are my 2 fragrances that I will be wearing. Okay, you guys, I think that we have pulled every single category. I'm exhausted. It's after 9 o'clock now. I have filmed 2 videos today, but I think we have covered every single category. So I'm going to go ahead and close out the video. I do have my skincare that I have going on with, you guys saw the Shop My Stash for skincare. The only thing I didn't show you in that video was my sunscreen, which is the Biossance sunscreen that I'm still using. And I think that completes everything. So I will roll a clip to show you everything collectively together that we pulled for this video that we'll be using until the end of the month. So if you did enjoy this evening's video, please consider subscribing to my channel, giving this video a thumbs up, and ringing the notification bell. It just lets you know each and every time that I upload a video. And share the channel because you know I don't mind. And lastly, please know that you're always welcomed and wanted here on my channel. And with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.